In the heart of a tranquil village, cradled amid emerald hills adorned with lush vegetation, dwelled a curious lad by the name of C.I. His inquisitive nature was a beacon, forever drawing him towards the mysteries of the world that unfolded around him. One serene day, while nestled beneath the verdant canopy of a majestic Bodhi tree, C.I. observed the bustling activity of the villagers. Their demeanor was fraught with a palpable restlessness, their minds preoccupied with the weight of worries and the cacophony of distractions that danced around them. Intrigued by this bustling scene, C.I. felt a stirring within him, a yearning to delve deeper into the essence of peace and understanding that seemed to elude the villagers. It was then that he resolved to seek solace and wisdom from the venerable monk who resided in the hallowed halls of the village temple. Approaching the temple, C.I. was greeted by a profound sense of tranquility that seemed to emanate from its very foundations. The air whispered ancient secrets of serenity, enfolding him in its gentle embrace. Stepping inside, C.I. beheld the monk, immersed in a state of deep meditation, his countenance radiant with inner peace. With utmost reverence, C.I. approached the monk, bowing in deference to his wisdom and seeking guidance in the journey of self-discovery. "Esteemed monk," C.I. began, his voice a soft whisper echoing in the sacred space, "I humbly seek your counsel, for my soul thirsts for understanding amidst the tumult of this world." The monk, with eyes closed in silent contemplation, acknowledged C.'s presence with a serene nod, inviting him to share the sanctuary of his presence. And so, seated beside the sage, C.I. embarked upon a transformative discourse that would illuminate the path to inner harmony and self-realization. The monk's teachings resonated with profound clarity as he expounded upon the essence of mindfulness and the art of quieting the restless mind. Through timeless parables and ancient wisdom, the monk imparted the importance of attuning oneself to the rhythm of one's own being, of embracing the stillness within amidst the ceaseless ebb and flow of existence. With each passing moment spent in the monk's presence, C.I. felt a profound shift within himself, a deepening awareness of the interconnectedness of all things and the boundless reservoir of peace that lay dormant within his own being. Inspired by the monk's teachings, C.I. resolved to embark upon a journey of self-discovery, to cultivate mindfulness and presence in every facet of his life. Armed with newfound insight and resolve, C.I. emerged from the temple, his heart ablaze with the flame of inner knowing. As he ventured forth into the bustling village, he carried with him the timeless wisdom imparted by the venerable monk, a beacon of light illuminating the path to true understanding and fulfillment. And thus, guided by the sacred teachings of the ages, C.I. embarked upon a journey of self-discovery, destined to unveil the infinite depths of his own soul amidst the tapestry of existence. "Esteemed monk," C.I. addressed the venerable sage, his voice resonating with earnestness, "I humbly come to you seeking your profound wisdom, yearning to understand the art of self-focus amidst the myriad distractions that beset us in this world." In response to C.'s plea, the monk gently unfurled his eyes, unveiling a countenance adorned with a serene smile that seemed to emanate from the depths of his being. "Ah, my dear child," the monk's voice, soft yet imbued with the weight of ages, carried a soothing cadence. "You have embarked upon a noble quest indeed. Come, sit beside me, and I shall impart to you the timeless wisdom that has guided souls through the labyrinth of existence." With a heart brimming with anticipation, C.I. nestled himself beside the monk, his senses attuned to the sacred knowledge that awaited him. In a distant realm, the monk began, his voice a gentle melody weaving through the sanctum of the temple. There resided a sage of unparalleled wisdom and clarity, known to all as Ananda. Revered by multitudes for his profound insights, Ananda's name echoed across the expanse of the land, drawing seekers from far and wide to bask in the radiance of his counsel. Yet, the monk continued, his words suffused with a poignant solemnity. Beneath the veneer of Ananda's exalted stature lay a profound struggle, one that transcended the confines of mortal comprehension. For despite his boundless wisdom, Ananda found himself ensnared in the labyrinth of his own mind, his thoughts adrift upon the turbulent currents of external influences. C.I. listened intently, his consciousness enraptured by the unfolding narrative, as the monk wove a tapestry of insight and introspection. In the crucible of his existential quandary, the monk's voice resonated with empathetic resonance. Ananda grappled with the perennial challenge of mastering the tempestuous seas of his own consciousness, navigating the treacherous shoals of doubt and distraction that threatened to derail his quest for inner peace. Yet, the monk's countenance softened, suffused with a radiant serenity. Amidst the tumult of his inner turmoil, Ananda encountered a sage of venerable stature, a custodian of ancient wisdom who had traversed the distant peaks of enlightenment. Recognizing Ananda's struggle, the sage imparted to him a timeless precept, a beacon of light amidst the encroaching shadows of doubt. "Focus," the sage intoned, his voice reverberating with transcendent clarity, "on the breath, the eternal rhythm that courses through the tapestry of existence. In each inhalation and exhalation, discover the symphony of your own being, attune yourself to the cadence of the cosmos, and relinquish the burdensome shackles of transient thoughts." As the monk's words lingered in the sanctum of the temple, C.I. felt a profound resonance stirring within his soul, an awakening to the boundless potential that lay dormant within him. "And so," the monk concluded, his gaze penetrating the veils of illusion that shrouded the realm of human consciousness, "Ananda embarked upon a pilgrimage of self-discovery, journeying inward to the hallowed sanctum of his own heart, where the sacred flame of enlightenment awaited its rightful custodian." Inspired by the sage's tale, C.I. felt a newfound sense of purpose coursing through his veins, a fervent resolve to embark upon his own odyssey of self-realization. With gratitude and reverence he bowed before the monk, his spirit ablaze with the sacred fire of inner knowing. And thus, guided by the luminous beacon of timeless wisdom, C.I. embarked upon a pilgrimage of the soul, destined to traverse the boundless expanse of consciousness in search of the elusive shores of inner peace and self-discovery. C.I. acknowledged the monk's words with a solemn nod, the weight of understanding settling upon his shoulders like a comforting cloak. The revelation that even Ananda, with his revered wisdom, had grappled with the ceaseless chatter of external influences, resonated deeply within C.'s own being. Indeed, he too had found himself ensnared in the intricate web of thoughts spun by the world around him, his mind buffeted by the relentless tide of distractions. One day, the monk's voice pierced the silence like a beacon of clarity, drawing C.'s attention back to the sanctity of the moment. As Ananda immersed himself in the sacred practice of meditation, a wise old sage descended from the distant peaks of a solitary mountain to impart unto him a timeless truth. C.I. leaned forward, captivated by the unfolding tale, as the monk wove the threads of ancient wisdom into the fabric of his consciousness. "The sage," the monk continued, his voice suffused with reverence, gazed upon Ananda's struggle with an empathetic gaze, recognizing the eternal dance between light and shadow that played out within the confines of the human spirit. In a voice that resonated with the wisdom of the ages, he spoke unto Ananda, offering a simple yet profound piece of guidance that would forever alter the course of his spiritual journey. Focus on the breath. The sage's words echoed in the hallowed chamber of the temple, reverberating with the resonance of divine truth. For within the sacred cadence of each inhalation and exhalation lies the key to unlocking the boundless reservoir of inner peace. Release the burdensome weight of transient thoughts and return to the stillness that resides at the very core of your being. As the monk's recollection unfurled like the petals of a sacred lotus, Si felt a stirring within his soul, a recognition of the eternal wisdom that transcended the boundaries of time and space. The notion of finding solace amidst the tumultuous currents of existence resonated deeply within him, igniting a flickering flame of hope amidst the encroaching shadows of doubt. And so, the monk's voice carried forth like a gentle breeze, imbued with the essence of timeless serenity. Ananda heeded the sage's counsel, embarking upon a sacred journey inward, where the sacred symphony of his breath became a guiding beacon amidst the labyrinth of his consciousness. With each inhalation and exhalation, Ananda surrendered himself to the rhythm of his own being, relinquishing the shackles of external distractions and embracing the stillness that permeated the depths of his soul. He listened intently, his heart ablaze with the fervent desire to glean insight from the sacred teachings that had illuminated Ananda's path to enlightenment. But, dear monk, Si's voice resonated with a poignant sincerity. How may I, too, learn to navigate the tumultuous seas of everyday life and cultivate a sense of inner focus amidst the ceaseless distractions that besiege me? The monk regarded Si with a gentle smile, his eyes alight with the timeless wisdom that flowed through the tapestry of his being. "Ah, my dear child," he spoke, his voice a soothing melody that reverberated within the sanctum of the temple. "The journey towards self-mastery is a sacred odyssey, fraught with challenges and triumphs alike. Yet know that within the depths of your own being lies the key to unlocking the boundless reservoir of inner peace and clarity." With reverence and humility, Si leaned forward, eager to absorb the sage's words like a sponge soaking in the elixir of life itself. And thus, guided by the luminous beacon of timeless wisdom that illuminated the path before him, Si embarked upon a sacred pilgrimage of self-discovery, destined to traverse the labyrinth of his own consciousness in search of the elusive shores of inner peace and self-realization. The monk's smile, a radiant beacon of warmth and understanding, illuminated the tranquil sanctum of the temple as he beheld Si with a gaze steeped in ancient wisdom. "Ah, young one," his voice, a gentle melody that reverberated with the echoes of eternity, carried forth a timeless truth that transcended the confines of mortal existence. The journey towards self-focus is a sacred odyssey, a pilgrimage of the soul that unfolds gradually, like the unfurling petals of a sacred lotus. With each word that fell from the monk's lips, Si felt a stirring within his soul, a fervent yearning to embark upon the path of self-discovery that beckoned to him like a distant beacon amidst the vast expanse of existence. "How may I begin this sacred journey?" Si's voice, infused with a newfound sense of purpose, resonated within the sanctum of the temple as he eagerly awaited the sage's guidance. The monk's response, imbued with a profound serenity, that permeated the very fabric of his being, offered a roadmap to the inner sanctum of self-awareness and enlightenment. "Begin," he spoke, his voice a gentle whisper that danced upon the currents of the sacred silence, "by setting aside a few precious moments each day for quiet reflection." C.I. nodded in solemn affirmation, his spirit ablaze with the fervent desire to cultivate a deeper connection with the essence of his own being. "Find," the monk continued, his words a guiding light that illuminated the path before C.I., "a peaceful sanctuary free from the cacophony of distractions that besiege the senses. Sit in silence, allowing the gentle embrace of tranquility to envelop you like a comforting shroud." With each inhalation and exhalation, C.I. surrendered himself to the rhythm of his own breath, his consciousness expanding to embrace the boundless expanse of the present moment. "Feel," the monk's voice echoed within the hallowed chamber of the temple, resonating with the essence of timeless truth, "the rise and fall of your chest with each breath, a symphony of life that pulses through the very core of your being." As C.I. immersed himself in the sacred practice of mindful breathing, he became acutely aware of the myriad thoughts that danced across the canvas of his consciousness like fleeting shadows upon the surface of a tranquil pond. "Notice," the monk's words, a gentle reminder to remain anchored in the eternal now, reverberated within the depths of C's soul, "the thoughts that arise within your mind, but do not be ensnared by their transient allure. Instead, let them pass like clouds drifting across the boundless expanse of the sky." With each passing moment spent in silent contemplation, C.I. felt a profound sense of liberation wash over him as he surrendered himself to the infinite vastness of his own being. "Remember," the monk's voice, suffused with a timeless wisdom that transcended the boundaries of mortal understanding, echoed within the recesses of C's consciousness, "that you are the master of your own mind, the architect of your own destiny." As C.I. basked in the radiant glow of the monk's wisdom, he felt a deep sense of empowerment welling up within him, a fervent resolve to embark upon the sacred journey of self-discovery with unwavering determination and unwavering faith. By learning to focus on yourself, the monk's words, a gentle reminder of the inherent potential that lay dormant within each and every soul, resonated within the sanctum of C's heart. You can unlock the boundless reservoir of inner peace and fulfillment that resides at the very core of your being. With gratitude and reverence, C.I. bowed before the sage, his spirit ablaze with the flame of inner knowing that illuminated the path before him like a guiding star amidst the vast expanse of the cosmos. And thus, guided by the luminous beacon of timeless wisdom that illuminated the path before him, C.I. embarked upon a sacred pilgrimage of self-discovery, destined to traverse the labyrinth of his own consciousness in search of the elusive shores of inner peace and self-realization. As C.I. bid farewell to the venerable monk, a sense of profound gratitude welled up within his heart, filling him with a deep reverence for the sacred wisdom that had been bestowed upon him. With each step that carried him away from the tranquil sanctuary of the temple and back towards the bustling village, C.I. felt a subtle shift occurring within him, like the gentle unfurling of a delicate blossom in the first light of dawn. The winding path that stretched before him seemed to mirror the labyrinthine journey of his own soul, twisting and turning amidst the verdant embrace of nature's bounty. With each twist and turn of the path, C.I. felt a newfound sense of clarity and purpose blooming within him, like a radiant lotus blossoming amidst the murky waters of uncertainty. From that day forth, C.I. dedicated himself wholeheartedly to the sacred practice of self-focus, recognizing it as the cornerstone upon which true inner peace and fulfillment were built. With unwavering resolve, he committed himself to carving out moments of quiet reflection amidst the ceaseless hustle and bustle of everyday life, seeking solace in the sanctuary of his own being. As the days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months, C.I. found himself growing increasingly adept at quieting the incessant chatter of the outside world and attuning himself to the gentle whispers of his own heart. With each passing day, he discovered a newfound sense of harmony and balance as the tumultuous currents of existence began to recede, giving way to the serene tranquility that lay dormant within him. Yet, as with any journey of self-discovery, C.I. encountered his fair share of obstacles along the way. There were moments of doubt and uncertainty when the cacophony of external distractions threatened to drown out the inner voice of wisdom that resided within him. There were moments of struggle and frustration when the path ahead seemed shrouded in darkness, and the way forward appeared obscured by the shadows of uncertainty. But through it all, C.I. remained steadfast in his commitment to the path of self-focus, drawing strength from the timeless teachings of the wise old monk and the sage named Ananda. Their words echoed within the recesses of his soul, serving as guiding beacons amidst the tempestuous seas of doubt and uncertainty. And so with each passing obstacle that he encountered along the way, C.I. emerged stronger and more resilient than before, his spirit tempered by the fires of adversity and his resolve steeled by the crucible of experience. For he knew, deep within the depths of his being, that the journey to true inner peace was not an easy one, but it was a journey worth undertaking nonetheless. Guided by the timeless teachings of the wise old monk and the sage named Ananda, C.I. continued to walk the path of self-discovery with unwavering determination and unwavering faith. And though the journey was fraught with challenges and trials, he knew that with each step he took, he drew closer to the elusive shores of true inner peace and fulfillment, where the gentle whispers of the soul awaited him, like a beacon of light amidst the darkness of the unknown.